must be him singing that nice little ditty.
Oh, how long today? How long he's hoped to claim her hand.
Look at him go.
Oh, how long
Oh, we have been serenaded to the intro of episode 4.
Yes! Are we going to race?
And if you guys watched it, you will be aware that it was quite a long episode in the last one because we finished up doing some Tales of Tribute and I got a little bit hooked. So back to the quest, and at least the quest part of it is done, so I now don't need to worry about anything else. It's now just dailies and whatever, and I might actually start getting rewards for some of the cards, which is going to be nice. But description down below for the playlist, for my Twitch details. I Twitch this live, I stream this live, and like, comment, subscribe, and everything. Just let me know how. I'm interested to know if you enjoy this. But without any further ado, I am going to just get on with it so I can squeeze as much in the hour and a half. I'm aiming for hour and a half this time. I mean, I have every time, but this time I'm definitely aiming for an hour and a half. So there are obviously, I'm so sorry. There are other there is other content on my channel, other playlists, other questing that I have done in around Tamriel. Well, say Tamriel, different areas. I suppose they're technically in Tamriel because Blackwood is actually in Tamriel, so it's Murkmire. But I haven't done Murkmire. But anyway, I'm not gonna delay any further. Just gonna get on it. Gonna go this way. I'm really hoping to get all these quests done during this event so I can get. I want to contribute to the community event that's here as well, so I want to assist with that. What is this? It's a pretty little oh, heavy set.
Nice hole.
Okay. You're a statue. Who are you? Oh, Lady Arabelle. Did I do everything for Lady Arabelle? Well, I think I did, didn't I? Yes. Okay, Lady Arabelle, hi.
Good. You found my field office. I thought I'd keep an eye on the lock while awaiting your report. My own investigations have turned up little about our missing ships. Tell me, did you uncover anything useful? Did the lighthouse keeper spot them?
After rogue knights darkened the beacon, the keeper spotted 3 ships before the storm rolled in.
Darkened the beacon? The locals revere that light. Who would dare offend Kinnereth in such a way? Something is indeed wrong here. At least our missing ships reached these waters, but this storm worries me. Tell me more about the rogue knights.
It's the Ascendant Order. The inn's patrons said that they've been robbing people and attacking caravans.
The Ascendant Order? Oh, of course. I thought the rumors about rogue knights troubling folk outside of town had a familiar ring. But I'd hoped we'd seen the last of the Order at Sword's Rest. Tell me, did you learn anything at the Shallows?
Someone called the Ascendant Mages recruited salvagers to capture shipwreck survivors.
It seems the Ascendant Order knew the ships would be wrecked, and they helped make sure by extinguishing the lighthouse beacon. They knew my cargo was coming to High Isle. This means the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild delegates are in danger too.
Wait, what does your missing cargo have to do with the delegates?
Ah, you caught that, did you? My missing cargo is more delegates for the conference. Perhaps the most important ones. But I need you to check on the guild delegates right now. They went to visit a druid named Ravana. Her hut lies to the west.
Tell me more about the guild representatives.
Valencia, you know, she created the invitation medallions. As for Guild General Quentin, I only met him when he arrived. Seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but the war has cost him dearly. He lost his wife in a raid.
Why is the Ascendant Order here?
To disrupt the peace talks? It would be a grand stage for the Ascendant Order's message. Or they might plan to strike at the delegations. Influential voices from all 3 alliances will be here soon. A tempting target.
And who is this Ascendant Magnus?
The Ascendant
Magus.
Champion
Magus.
Superior. When we defeated the champion at Sword's Rest Isle, we only defeated one of the Order's leaders. I've heard whispers about an Ascendant Lord, too. I can't imagine there are too many more of them after that.
Who is this druid the guild representatives went to visit?
Her name is Ravana. She's something of a local apothecary. She uses her skill with herbs and healing to help the folk of High Isle.
Okay.
With the conference delayed, Valencia was curious about druidic magic, so off she went. Quentin decided to tag along.
Okay, fine. Ooh, cornflower. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Okay. Did I see something there to the east? Like a house? There? I wonder what that is. I'll go there later to explore it. I'm gonna go there now. It doesn't serve any purpose for my current mission. Still gotta get the resources.
Good
I
eye.
can still
I
get the
didn't even
boxes.
see that
Might get
rune stone at
something
first.
really nice. And then I get it recorded, and then you can all see that I got something shiny. Or something not shiny. Trash. Ah, I'm stuck on a stupid little bush. Right, I'm gonna go up to this spot up here. Oh. It's that druid place, maybe. Just the arrow. I'll talk to Druid Ravana. Yes, okay. Oh. Hold on, I need to inspect, make sure that you are a friend, not foe. Make sure you don't have anything dangerous. Okay, you're fine. Hello.
Greetings, traveler. Is there something I can do for you? Do you need a
That
poultice
glow on your face
or
is
perhaps
really
an herbal
annoying.
tea?
I'm looking for Guildmaster Valencia and Guild General Quentin.
Ah, yes. The curious mage and the stern warrior. They stopped by. When I mentioned that rogue knights had been making the countryside dangerous, they decided to investigate. I told them where I'd last seen the knights, and they set out at once.
Where did you send them?
A clearing to the southwest. I'll mark the spot on your map. I saw a band of the knights gathering there the last time I went out to gather herbs. They forced me to retreat without them. I warned Valencia and Quentin it might be dangerous.
Are druids common on High Isle?
Oh, you'll find druids throughout the Sisters Archipelago. Not too many on the mainland, though. Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
Why did the druids leave the mainland?
Our forebears among the Bretons believed civilization should live alongside nature, not tame it. In the early years of the Direni hegemony, they struggled for the soul of High Rock.
What happened?
They lost. Driven into exile, the Druids left to seek a place where they could live according to their beliefs. Their wanderings brought them to the Sisters.
Huh.
The followers of the Weird remained behind. They walked a different path than the Druids.
And what exactly is a druid?
We follow the old ways. Some call us priests of Ep4, but that is only part of our truth. We are children of the land, like the Weird, guides and teachers to those who live in harmony with nature. People were not meant to bow before crowns of metal.
What does that mean?
Our people, the Breton people, went astray when they forgot the ways of nature. Stone walls and empty titles separate folk from the true way. We help them remember what their ancestors once knew. Some circles see it differently, of course.
Okay, well, she's got stone walls, and I know technically not stone walls, and I know they technically are as well. They don't like walls keeping anyone out, but she does have a distinctive amount of stone wallage behind her. Circles? What are they?
Circles are fellowships of like-minded druids. Each interprets Ep4's will differently, but druids of the same circle share common traditions and goals. I belong to the Stonelore Circle. We seek to teach others by the example of our work.
Are there other circles in the Sistress Archipelago?
Yes.
Archipelago.
Travel far enough in the archipelago and you may meet druids of the Eldertide or Firesong circles. Although the Firesong rarely leave their island, and you should be wary of the Eldertide. They do not like city folk or mainlanders.
What are the weird?
The weird are Breton witches. They follow teachings and practices that share a common ancestry with the druids. Whereas we left the mainland, they remained behind to safeguard the forests of High Rock.
Any other differences?
We have more in common than we have differences. The biggest that you would notice is that the weirds are all female, while we druids accept all genders in our ranks. And we organize in circles of common beliefs, while the weird sisters form covens.
Ah, okay. That's interesting to know that. I didn't necessarily know that. I learned something new. Southwest.
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
Going over everything again. Oh, there's those two again.
Look, Unalda!
Oh.
They're back. Friend,
got their stuff.
give my lovely partner the ingredients.
Sorry, hello. I forgot that. Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
you're back. Were my directions helpful? Did you manage to find everything? Please say yes. I've listened to Hilgrim belch, groan, and try to convince himself he's not the one who got us into this mess for long enough, I should think.
Here, I found all the ingredients.
Oh, you're amazing! You really did it! Now it's up to me to recreate our masterpiece. I hope it wasn't just a fluke, mostly for Hilgrim's sake, because I'll kill him. Here, take this as a reward. You helped us more than you can know.
It's not really.
Give me a moment to mix up just a little to test. Here, Hilgrim, give this a try. You're already drunk.
Maybe a bit more spice.
Perfect. That'll do nicely.
Don't blame you.
Well, I'd say our drink is going to be a resounding success. The gadabouts lazing about High Isle will be lining up to get a taste, and Hilgrim and I will be there to satisfy them. Once Hilgrim sleeps off this hangover, of course.
What's next for the two of you?
Once Hilgrim gets back on his feet, we'll start making a larger batch that we can eventually sell. Then we'll take our stock to the docks, the taverns, the streets, wherever there might be thirsty, rich people looking for something delicious.
Will you be able to keep Hilgrim from drinking your new batch?
Now that I'm prepared for, I'll be able to plan for it. First, there'll be no more taste testing for Hilgrim. His privileges are officially revoked. Second, I intend to hide our stock in a secure location. Third, I'll kill him if he tries it.
Okay. Fair enough. Dear
Watching
me.
you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Might even just sell it. It might be so disappointing. Get this while I'm here. Hopefully be another damn inventory space. Oh, there's a quest over there. New one. What's a frost imp? Hello, what's this? Oh, whoops. Untimely death. Alright, Bulky, I'll give you your shot. I need you to search around Steadfast Manor for a piece of a map belonged to a friend of a friend who was last seen around there. It's not far from Gonfalon Bay, but I've heard there are some dangerous characters who'd like to hide out around the crag, so try not to get robbed. When you have the fragment, bring it to me at Defort Docks. Captain Eshmardin. Oh. Well, you're gonna get your piece, but not quite who you think. Yay, society! Oh dear. Poor guy. What's he going on here? Backpack. Sorry, I have to loot it. You never know. Oh, jeez. It's a mount, and I see 2 nodes. 2 nodes I need to harvest. I like that bug when I'm on my feet and they're still on their mount. Hello, rabbit. Bye-bye, rabbit. Oh, he's here again. He has 2 bodies. Oh, hello. Hello! Am I going the right way? Oh, there's someone on the rock there, so I think so.
Over here. I could use some help.
I'm here, I don't know how to navigate rocks, it seems. Where's your, there's a guy.
Oh, my friend. How glad I am to see you again. This island is far more dangerous than I expected, especially after what just happened.
Tell me what happened.
Guild General Quentin accompanied me to visit Druid Ravana. When she told us about rogue knights in the area, Quentin was eager to investigate. It was the Ascendant Order. They overpowered Quentin and knocked me senseless. They captured Quentin.
Was Guild General Quentin injured?
I don't think so. The Ascendant Order was definitely trying to take us alive. That's the only reason I had the opportunity to throw up a shroud spell and avoid being captured myself. Did you come out here to find us?
Lady Arabelle sent me to warn you that the Ascendant Order was targeting conference delegates.
And Ravana told you where to find us. Good. Now, we must rescue Quentin. I may have a way to find where the Ascendant Order took him, but we should get to safety first. Meet me back at Druid Ravana's hut.
Do you think the Ascendant Order followed you out here?
No. We came upon them just as they were finishing an attack on a caravan. But I assume they recognized us or decided our station warranted capture rather than elimination. But you came with a warning, didn't you? What did you find out?
The Ascendant Order sabotaged the lighthouse. We think they may have wrecked Lady Arabelle's ships.
Wrecked the ships? How in oblivion could they coordinate such a thing? Clearly, the Ascendant Order is aware of the plans for Lord Baccaro's conference. They're here in force and causing more trouble than we anticipated.
Any idea why they wanted to capture you instead of just kill you?
If they recognized us as delegates, there's all sorts of ways they could hold that over the conference. If they just assume we're rich nobles, ransom is always an option. But who can really say what those helmeted bastards are thinking?
What have you been up to since we last met?
I've remained at Lady Arabelle's side since we delivered the invitation medallions to the delegates. I hope to help make sure their journey to High Isle proceeded smoothly. It seems the Ascendant Order is not so easily avoided.
What were you and Guild General Quentin doing out here?
I came to talk to Ravana about arcane and related topics, and Quentin decided to tag along. When Ravana told us about rogue knights, I feared it might be the Ascendant Order. Quentin wanted to investigate. Turned out I was right.
Yeah. So it may seem.
Let's ride.
I need that to be active. So I can do it. Ah! I'll go past that. Pressed all the wrong buttons. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I don't know if I'm ever going to really get much content in each of the things if I keep harvesting everything.
Doing something with magic-y?
I want to make sure I get as many boxes as I can while I'm doing this. It's not farming with boxes, I'm just questing.
I understand, Valencia. Do what you must to find your friend.
That doesn't bode well. Doesn't sound like she's like a fan of whatever it is that she's gonna do.
I owe you a debt of gratitude for coming to my aid. It seems once again that Lady Arabelle chose well. Now to see if I can find Guild General Quentin, and by extension, the rogue knights who carried him away.
How can you track Guild General Quentin? That is so hard to say.
Do you recall the invitation medallions I enchanted? Each delegate carries one, so I can trace my own magic to locate Quentin. Now let me see. They moved northeast, across the lock. I see an abandoned chapel. Crypts. No question, Quentin is there.
If all of the delegates have a medallion, can you use them to find the missing ships?
Lady Arabelle asked me to try as soon as we realized the ships were late. I wasn't able to make a connection with those medallions. Maybe they were too far away, or some other magic interfered with my scrying, but I wasn't able to detect anything.
Should we head directly to the abandoned crypts you saw?
No, we need to return to Lady Arabelle and share this information. Then we can mount a rescue for Guild General Quentin. I'll meet you at Lady Arabelle's little pavilion. What she calls her field office, I believe.
I'll meet you there.
Never know unless you check. Yes! Are we going to race?
Back there again. We're gonna get away from this area. This particular part of the map. I suppose if that dolmen comes up, I can do that. The vent.
Yeah.
And to finally get one of the daily quests done. I haven't done it on this character yet.
That sounds like a Bane chapel, but only one medallion is there. Valencia apprised me of the situation. I believe I know the place where she thinks they're holding Quentin. It must be the crypts below a Bane chapel on the northern shore of the loch. Will you accompany us on this rescue mission, my dear?
A Bane chapel. Didn't we see a Bane crypts? We couldn't get into it before, and I wanted to. I'll help you rescue Guild General Quentin.
Smashing. This will be like that time I pulled General Gautier out of a Reach stronghold during the border raids of 566. Now that was an adventure. Anyway, it's too bad Valencia couldn't scry the locations of the other missing delegates.
Mind if I ask you about the delegates that were aboard the mission ships?
I suppose you've earned the truth, and you certainly deserve my complete confidence. The 3 ships carried High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar,
Oh, God.
son of Yoren the Skald King. I dare say I've misplaced the leaders of Tamriel.
The Alliance leaders decided to attend the peace talk themselves?
I warned them of the danger, and we took such elaborate precautions. Obviously, they weren't enough. If we find Quentin with the Ascendant Order, we may find our missing royals. Let's meet at the chapel north of the loch and see what awaits us.
I'll meet you there.
We'll rendezvous at a Bane chapel on the north side of the loch. I've already sent an operative ahead to scout the area. Be prepared to defend yourself. The Ascendant Order won't give up Guild General Quentin without a fight.
What if this is a trap?
Whatever the situation, I won't abandon Quentin to his fate. Oh, that's good. Let me write that down. Besides, we have to risk it. Both to save Quentin and to see if we can learn anything about the missing Alliance leaders.
You think the Alliance leaders might also be there?
We know their medallions aren't there, but they could have lost them at sea. Regardless, if the Ascendant Order uses the chapel as a hideout, we may learn something about their plans. Or a clue as to where to search for the Alliance leaders, perhaps.
Tell me more about High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar.
Not a student of politics, my dear. I understand completely. They're the leaders of the Alliances vying for the Ruby Throne. Well, Irene and Emmerich lead 2 of the Alliances. Ernskar is the son of Yoren the Skald King, who leads the 3rd.
What alliances?
You poor dear. You must pay more attention to current events. Queen Irene leads the Aldmeri Dominion, High King Emmerich the Daggerfall Covenant, and Prince Ernskar represents the Ebonheart Pact, the opponents in the aptly named Three Banners War.
I presume that maybe this dialogue's put in there just in case you make a character that starts in the Breton, like in High Isle. So they wouldn't necessarily know, like being born on High Isle, whether or not they actually know of Tamriel and the leaders. So What are they fighting about?
It's complicated. The Ruby Throne sits vacant, and the Tamrielic Empire lacks an emperor. None of the alliances can stomach the idea that one of the others might win the throne. It's a wonder Bakaro and I got them to agree to these peace talks.
Okay. So I take it it's north. Yeah. Those are the crypts I was talking about. And I might be able to, I can actually visit one of the fishing holes. What am I hearing? I think he's got a squeaky thing. You got something? What are you doing? You alright? Are you okay? I'm hearing noises. Eh? I told you, you can't bug me when I'm actually doing the recording, baby. Eh? You had a chance to go beforehand.
Yeah.
Just have to wait until after. Hang on a minute, I'm over here. I'm going to have a little look at that building that's over there that I mentioned. Besides, there's a bridge to go over the water over there closer to the thing, so we'll go that way. I'm curious. My curiosity needs sated because I'm not happy. Well, not miserable, not unhappy, but you know, it's like I want to know. I need to know. What is that building that is hiding off in the distance? Here. It's over here. There's some nodes to slow me down. It's hiding over here. And I'm straight off it again. Oh dear. So many nodes. Another one over there by the
I love
tree.
harvesting runestones.
It's a quaint little place. Look at that. What's over here? Oh, jeez. Might as well just run on foot at this stage. Yeah, thought there might be one up there somewhere. Is that a little griffin? Oh, it's a little fox. Paddle tide caller. Oh, it's infested by dead people. Colossus view light. Okay. I imagine we'll probably get a quest to come here later on, surely. Oh, I can't go in right now. Go round in the back. Another dead person. There is a chest. No. Two off. Huh. Come here. Okay, I've explored it. Whatever. I am satisfied in knowing what's there. It wasn't exactly particularly very riveting, but it was something else. Nonetheless. ignore the learn rooters there. I'm going to ignore that one now. Okay. Let's go up to the crypts now. We came down to it before. Entrance was up here. Oh, there was quite a few of them. Those guys. I thought that they were like really weird, random things because they were out of place, but oh. Hello.
There. It's open. Got any more locks you need picked? How about you, Valencia?
I think not, thank you.
Now's not the time, Jakan. Let's see what awaits us down in the crypts.
Nothing for me?
Hey, good looking. Didn't expect to see me turn up again?
No.
Guess Lady Arabelle's got more for me to do than stand around on a street corner looking pretty. She calls me her operative. Indentured servant is more like it.
What's going on with you and Valencia?
Valencia? Poor girl's smitten with me. She can't help it. And who am I to break her heart? So I flirt a little, just in case she's looking for an excuse to finally agree to my advances.
I'm not so sure she's really that interested in you.
I can see why you'd have that opinion. Valencia hides her true feelings well, and she's hesitant to start a romance with a colleague. But she'll come around. And if not, I can take no for an answer. It's just, well, that hasn't happened before.
So how do you know that you can actually take no for an answer? The main chapel crypts. Okay. Guild.
I can't pinpoint the exact location of Quentin's medallion. He could be anywhere in here.
I'll scout ahead. Maybe someone should watch the door in case anyone follows us.
I'll keep watch. Be careful.
Aw, I knew you cared.
Quentin is our priority, but keep your eyes open. Who knows what the Ascendant Order left lying about?
They're after you. They're coming after you. I just saw it turn as you ran past. They're coming for you.
Just getting started.
More little fat ones. Oh, hello. Send an order of proclamation. Take heart, peoples of Tamriel, the hour of your salvation is at hand, if you but have the courage to seize it. We are the Ascendant Order, Knights of the People, fighting on behalf of the common folk of all lands. Our enemies are those who seek to keep you in bondage, who hoard power and authority in all lands. We bring you the means to rise up against those who rule over you so that you can rule yourselves. You did not ask for this Three Banners War. It is a war started by kings and queens who are not satisfied with their lands they already control. The peaceful people of Tamriel suffer and die for their greed. You are doomed to water noble ambitions with your blood until you stand up and say, this must stop. Only one path to peace and prosperity for all exists. We must overthrow the corrupt governments in all of Tamriel's nations. What harm have the people of High Rock done to the Argonians? What grievance do the Red Guards hold against the Dark Elves? None and none. Why should you fight so that some greedy monarch can subjugate new lands and peoples? Stand with us, the Ascendant Order, and we can put an end to the kings and queens who care not whether you live or die. Join us, and together we can change the world. Death to empires.
Ascendant Order propaganda. Don't be taken in. They are not as benevolent as they want you to think. No sign of Quentin yet, though. We should keep going.
I was a bit hasty when I read that, 'cause I just want to get it. I want to get through this as quickly as I can. Prisoner Manifesto. As per the Ascendant Magus instructions, an accounting of the prisoners currently in our custody. Colleen, captain of the Spearhead. Suzo, captain of Kamal's Bane. Zaji, oh my god, captain of the Perfect Pounce. They got Zaji? Guild General Quentin, Fighters Guild Delegate. Orders. Question the captains about what befell their passengers when they wrecked. They likely know when Irene, Emmerich, and Ernskye abandoned ship. The crypt south of the large burial chamber should prove suitable as a temporary prison. Keep the captains alive until we are sure they are of no more use. Execute any other captives. If they cannot tell us where the delegates are, they are only security risks.
First things first, clear the path to the south crypt, please. We must rescue the captains, according to that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click on you. You were in the way. I wanted the loot. You were saying something. Clear the path to the south crypt, something or other. Ooh.
Lady Arabelle. Colleen, Zaji, Zuzo. Thank the divines you're all right. But where are the delegates?
Apologies, my lady. We lost our charges.
Zaji, it's not all right.
Not to spoil the reunion, but we're about to get company.
Jakan, free the captains. Friend, keep the Ascendant Order at bay. Buy us some time.
Oh, look at that. I think you've got plenty of time. I don't think they're really going to cause you any bother.
Let me go.
I hit a rat instead of a guy.
Stupid thing. Wait, got it.
Collect Valencia and get the captains to safety, Jakan. We'll find Quentin.
The Knights took Quentin away not long ago. I think they're questioning him now.
Then we must hurry. Come, my
Get a better
friend.
view. Okay, never mind. Could have zoomed in, but I'm not going to waste time. I thought they might have walked out of the crypts and at least let me have a good look at them. Lady Arabelle, you ruin everything. I want to loot things, and you get in front, and I'm almost ready to talk to you every time. Get out of my way. This is a big room. That's the point. There's not a lot of vessels and things to loot in High Isle, it seems.
Let's go.
All these urns are unlootable. Occasional bowel.
Down there. It's Quentin. Let's listen and try to figure out what's going on.
A new age of peace is upon us. An age of free peoples, standing together, not kneeling to distant thrones.
This is not your war, General. What say you?
The war took everything from me. I am with you. How can I help?
The Order is trying to recruit Quentin? We have to put a stop to this.
Did you not hear him volunteer to help? He is a hurting widower. Possibly.
Don't mess with a street kid.
Okay. So, possibly a grieving father, maybe? He lost a son, and they said he was fly to a raid. Nothing to loot. Come on. No, I don't want that stuff on the rack. Oh, nothing to loot. crypts with too much to loot, or you have the high IO ones with nothing to loot.
Each delegate carries a medallion like this one, Magus. It serves as both an invitation and a key.
Keep it. We may need your access later. Right now, I want you to kill the meddling investigator nipping at our heels.
Lady Arabelle? But she's...
No longer working alone. She's found some capable help. Deal with them.
Oh, Quentin. I guess you've made your choice.
Oh. Slice at the air, why don't I? Just casually. No, we're gonna have to fight another Fighters Guild Master. Or General, whatever. Oh, little hole. Flour sack, yeah. Loot the flour sacks. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh. These are very interesting ruins. I like this. Very interesting indeed. That's a drawing. No. Looks familiar. Okay. Ugh, I'm very wet now. It's uncomfortable. I'm soaking.
Here is your chance, Quentin. Stop these fools and strike a blow for the people.
I'm sorry, Lady Arabelle, but I have made my choice. For the Ascendant Order!
We can't allow the General to stop us.
You've got it, Ember. You got it. You go, girl. You go, girl.
I'm sorry it came to that, but well fought, my friend. Let's speak outside.
Glad we managed to beat that one.
She doesn't do a lot of damage. It appears. Okay, so where does she say we're gonna meet? It's not here.
And up we go.
Oh, she's there.
I didn't expect Guild General Quentin to turn on us, and I certainly didn't desire his death. It seems sympathy for the Ascendant Order is more widespread than I knew. We must be cautious, particularly with whom we choose to trust going forward.
You think some of the others may turn on us?
Do I expect it? No. But that doesn't mean we should let our guard down. This venture wasn't a complete failure, though. We rescued the captains of our missing ships. We need to find out what happened at sea and what befell the Alliance leaders.
Where did Jarkan and Valencia take the captains?
To Mandrake Manor, my home in Gonfalon Bay. I'll mark it on your map. Jakan, Valencia, and I have been using my townhouse as a base of operations. I'm confident that it is as safe from the Ascended Order as any other location we might choose.
Why is it called Mandrake Manor?
Oh, the name comes from a book I'm rather fond of. I bought the manor to serve as my home in retirement, and I keep a few mementos of my career there. Meet me there, my dear, and we'll see what our rescued captains have to say about all this.
I'll meet you in Gonfalon Bay. Okay. Pick that up. Oh yeah, another box. Okay, let's go back to Gonfalon Bay then.
Up we go.
Oh no, we go to the fishing spot first. We're right next to it. We're going to go up there. Do a little bit of progress on the community quest. I think I just left a note behind me, but I'm going to just pretend I did not see it. Turn a blind eye. Down there? No problem. Doop, doop, doop. Doopy, doop, doop, doop.
fuss over rotten fish and a few coins.
Oh, there's a dead person. Survey. Oh, she wasn't surveying. Okay. I thought that sort of drunk kind of swaying was me surveying it. I thought she was looking for something.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Now, naturally, now I've seen that, I should be heading towards us.
Here. Yeah.
She says as she's not really going towards it. I suppose I've got to go around this rock. It's not my fault. The rock's here.
Here.
Okay, let's go to the public dungeon. What have we done? We've got half an hour. Oh, 45 minutes. Be able to do that in. Maybe I should leave this for a fresh episode. Come back here afterwards. Oh. I think I mentioned in the previous episode, things just freaked me out when they suddenly touched me. I just had a moth land on my hand, just freaked me out a bit. Silly moth. Mind them being in the house, just don't wreck anything. Don't land on me. We'll come back here later. We'll do it in a fresh thing. Maybe we'll come back. I'm hoping to do 2 episodes tonight.
I love harvesting runestones.
So I'm hoping that then I can get that done afterwards. We'll do that once we're done. We run back. And it takes longer to run back than it takes to do the way shrines, but because there's potentially there was in Blackwood and the Reach, you get NPCs that kind of spawn on the pathways that you interact with, and you get achievements for them. So that's why I run the pathways, so I can come across everything. And then there's obviously, if you just do all the way shrines, you might miss potential other quests, like that guy that was dead on the floor. Ooh, got a large pearl. And now I've got 10 inventory slots. Oh god, I can't help it. I see the things and I want them. I need to get them. Okay, it's no more. Good. Didn't see any more. Just turning around. I think mother of pearls is quite expensive. Not sure about the powdered version, but if you can refine it into an actual mother of pearl, then that probably is worth a lot. So I'm not going to not get them. Please. I suppose there's potential maybe as well to get boxes in them. Maybe. They class as nodes, I presume.
I'm gonna show off a little.
Show off all you want, Ember, that's fine. We take them all on. So I can get the flower and run away. Like a big old greedy coward. Right. That's a really pretty mountain. Volcano. Same thing. Oh, she's over there. Okay. See it on the map. Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Go inside and talk to Captain Colleen. Find out what happened at sea. I need a moment to collect my thoughts.
No problem. Oh, what's this? Investigate a veil, the locked room murder. I'm not going to read that out. It's going to take all 45 minutes. Well, not 45 minutes to do it, but it's going to take a big chunk of the video up. But if you want to read it, pause it. The real investigator veil? Exposing the secretive author of the popular investigator veil mysteries by Adandora Chronicler at large. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of stuff in there, so pause it when you need it. I know I went through it quick, but there's just so much to loot, so much to look at. Oh, another book. Investigator Veil and the Haunted Lighthouse. Veil removed some sort of scarf, I think I read there on the bottom of that page. Oh! Investigator Veil Foul Play. Okay. I'll do the bookcases as well because they could have different law books in I haven't collected. Investigator Veil, Retinue of Shambles, Part 3. I didn't see Part 1 or 2 anywhere yet. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, what's this? Investigator Veil and the Sober Nord. A Sober Nord? That's a rarity. There you go. Pause it where you want to read it. Oh, and a deadly toll. I don't know why that one wasn't glowing. Maybe I've been here when I was looting before. I accidentally clicked it. Oh, what's this? Oh, Retinue of Shambles Part 2. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Investigator Veil in Vardenfell. Quite a few Investigator Veil, huh? Interesting, they got a bed and thing up there. Okay. Interesting. We've searched all this, go down. Oh, I didn't realise you could read that. Okay. The Curse of the Mandrake Manor. Oh. That's why she called it Mandrake Manor. Of course it had to be an Investigator Veil book, she's a big fan of them, so... Why would you not? Okay, is that what the law books looked at? I didn't see part 1. Okay, right, sorry. Now we can get... Oh, hang on. Now we can return. Colleen, they want to be talked about. Talk to these two first, because obviously Colleen's what she wants to.
Must Zaji tell this sad story again? The last Zaji saw of Queen Irene, she was struggling to launch a damaged skiff. Then Zaji was swept away in the storm. Zaji was entrusted with getting her safely to High Isle, but he lost her and Koska.
Can you tell me what happened out at sea?
Zaji must admit he was sleeping in his cabin when the storm hit. He woke up when cold water climbed into bed with him. The next thing Zaji knows, he is being fished out of the sea by strange knights. I'm saved, Zaji thinks. Then they tied me up.
You were fished out of the water by the Ascendant Order?
The annoying knights, yes. Zaji heard the commander talking. The Lord, they called him. He was angry the Alliance leaders did not wash ashore with Zaji. Zaji did not see the Lord's face, but he spoke like a Breton noble. Zaji could hear it.
Okay, and what about Queen Irene?
Zaji lost Queen Irene, and First Mate Casca too. The wind and the waves must have carried them somewhere else. The Lord and the Magus, the Order's leaders, they swore to comb every beach until they found her. And the others too, Zaji supposes.
Okay. No problem. Susan?
I thank you for my rescue.
I do not think the Ascendant Order had any more use for me. Once they realized I could not tell them what became of Prince Ernskar, they dragged me back to the cell.
Do you remember what happened out at sea?
I remember it like the ripples in my favorite pond. A storm blew up without warning. My ship was driven onto the rocks near Aminos and broke apart. All were cast into the sea. When we reached shore, those rogue knights grabbed us.
And what happened to Prince Ernskar?
I did not see what became of him. He might have been trapped in the part of the ship that was swept away. Or maybe the currents carried him to a different part of the shore. Or he might have drowned. I know that many of my crew did.
No, okay. Colleen?
I honestly didn't think we'd ever leave that cell alive. I owe you a debt of gratitude, friend. We all do. And I owe Dockmaster of Gonfalon Bay payment of a different kind. I visit High Isle often, and I considered Arnold a friend. Bah!
Can you tell me what happened out at sea and how you wound up in the crypts?
An armored mage and a gang of ruffians were waiting at the shallows. They clubbed down all who made it ashore. Dockmaster Arnold showed up, and I thought we were saved. But the mage, a Brent noble by his voice, paid him to walk away and leave.
Back up. What happened before you washed ashore?
We were nearing landfall when a huge storm swept out of nowhere. I looked for the light at Gonfalon Head, but the lighthouse was dark. We were blown off course, crashed upon some rocks. I lost sight of High King Emmerich, but somehow made it to shore.
Do you know where High King Emmerich and the other leaders are now?
I'm not sure. I didn't see any of the royals when I waded ashore, and I was the last one from my ship to make it to the beach. The tide turned as I swam in, and no one was washed up after me. I'm afraid you won't find the High King at the shallows.
Okay. Overkill, but I need to cut this off. Drive me nuts. I'll get my manicure set out afterwards. Okay.
Over here, dear. We have much to do.
Hello.
I adore this view. Isn't the Colossus a wondrous sight? Still, gazing upon it does nothing to quell my anxiety. Somehow the Ascendant Order learned not only about our secret peace talks, but that the Alliance leaders were going to attend.
I'm interested whether or not the scene would have changed if I went to the front of her and I saw the wall out and the Colossus on my right. I don't know if it would have changed. I'm curious about that. At least they don't have High King Emmerich, Queen Irene out, or Prince Ernskar yet.
And neither do we. We're not even sure they're still alive, but we must hope. Your help has been invaluable thus far, my dear, and you've earned every piece of gold in this pouch. We'll find the Alliance leaders and unmask the Order. We have to.
I'm just going to do that. I'm going to try it.
I adore this. And just as the Colossus watches over Gonfalon Bay, I was supposed to keep the Alliance leaders safe.
Okay.
I failed in that, but at least they aren't in the Ascendant Order's hands. Not yet, anyway. What did Captain Colleen and the others have to say, dear?
The captains believe the Order's leaders are Breton nobles, and the delegates didn't wash ashore.
Breton nobles? Yes. We heard that as well when the Ascendant Lord and the Magus were speaking in the crypts. That's something to go on. And if the Alliance leaders didn't end up in the shallows, we'll need to look elsewhere. What else, dear?
Captain Colleen saw the Dockmaster accept gold from the Magus when they captured her.
Well, that's a lead we can investigate. I'd like to have a chat with Dockmaster Arnold about that and a great many other things. I detest being lied to, and he did it with such conviction. You're still on retainer, dear. Would you care to join me?
I'll help you interrogate Dockmaster Arnold.
The Dockmaster's home overlooks the harbor to the west. Jacan and I will meet you there. First Quentin, now this. I hardly know who to trust. Times like these, I take a moment to contemplate the Colossus in the harbor. It helps clear my thoughts.
Tell me about the Colossus in the harbor.
That's one of the wonders of the archipelago, dear. The locals are very proud of their statue, even if few of them know the real story behind who it represents. I like it as well. One of the reasons I bought the manor. Such a spectacular view.
Who does it represent?
The Colossus of Gonfalon Bay is Baron Admiral Bendu Olo,
Yeah, okay,
though
makes
most
sense.
on the mainland would know him as the Colovian King of Anvil. He formed the All Flags Navy around 2260 in the First Era to gain vengeance against the Slode for the Thracian Plague.
The All Flags Navy?
The largest allied naval force in Tamrielic history. Ships from every nation and province participated, and many of the vessels were built right here on High Isle. The fleet launched from here and rained destruction upon Thras for their treachery.
And what does this have to do with finding the missing Alliance leaders?
Nothing, my dear, but you asked. Lord Bakara selected High Isle for the peace talks because of that history, though. The All Flags Navy recalls a time when disparate people united in common cause. He hopes to inspire the delegates to do the same.
Yeah, okay.
That lady Arabelle, she's something else. I might have to start reading those Investigator Vale books.
Now, honestly, I never expected you to have a dialogue like that so specific to Lady Arabelle. That's different, that's unique.
Look there. That's the one what bested Captain Blackheart and banished his crew.
No. Oh, shouting my name again. Okay, we're going to the docks then. Is that where we're heading for it? Yeah, okay. That's the guild thingy. Those are crafting dailies. Right. To the Doctor Master. We have to go and interrogate the traitor.
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
Cross. Oh, what's this? Visitor guide to High Isle. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. There's another law book. Oh, what's in here? Oh. Nothing tasty. Okay. Oh, what's in there? Oh. I thought it looked like a law book. This is a light. Step into the light. Oh, that is a different quest over there, so I don't know why I've gone there. Where am I supposed to be going? Astro Reef. Where is it taking me? Oh. Oh, by the lighthouse. Okay. Kind of in the right direction then. So confused. That would explain why these guys are up here. Not only because of the lighthouse, but also because of his betrayal. What are you doing down there? Silly Khajiit. Right, that's where his house was. I remember now.
Place is a mess.
I imagine the Ascendant Order ruffians loitering outside had something to do with that. Let's look around.
I'm looking, but I'm not finding anything of value or value. Anyway, prepared meal.
Meal on the table.
Okay. I only heard part of what you said.
A few drops of dried blood. A scuffle, but not a murder.
Letter to Dockmaster Arnold. Dockmaster Arnold, as per our arrangement, here is your payment for your continued assistance and discretion. It is imperative that you direct official attention away from salvage operations on High Isle until we have finished our work at the Shallows. You may find yourself tempted to look deeper into our business or see whether we are willing to pay more for your silence. I must warn you that I strongly dislike renegotiating settled agreements after the fact. Stay away from the lock and content yourself with the handsome sum you have been paid, and all shall profit. The Ascendant Magus.
Yes, dear Master, just as Captain Khalid. I think I have a picture of what transpired here. Let's talk, my dear.
Oh my god, it's weird.
Nothing packed, food left on the table, and signs of a recent scuffle. I think it's safe to say Dockmaster Arnaud found that his Ascendant Order friends weren't entirely satisfied with their arrangement. They've obviously spirited him away.
Why would the Ascendant Order kidnap Dockmaster Arnaud when they'd already bribed him?
The Dockmaster ignored the wishes of the Ascendant Magus. Captain Colleen saw Arnaud collect another payment at the lock. I suspect he got greedy. And once he proved he wouldn't stay bribed, well, he became a liability.
Where do we go from here?
The Ascendant Order's throwing around a lot of coin on High Isle. If we follow the gold, we'll find someone with wealth and local influence behind this. Another clue that a High Isle noble is involved. Perhaps they want to keep the war going.
Why would anyone want to keep the war going?
Profit, of course. That's what it always comes down to. Lord Baccaro should be able to tell us which nobles stand to lose if the war ends. Go to Steadfast Manor, northwest of the city. I'll have Jakarn look for the Dockmaster and then meet you there.
Do you think anyone else is secretly working for the Ascendant Order?
Almost certainly. As I said, we must be careful about whom we trust. It is a concern, but it can also work to our advantage. Gold only buys loyalty for so long, and I suspect our adversaries are not as organized as they appear.
Why do you say that?
We know their opening move didn't go as planned. They were interrogating the captains to try to find the missing alliance leaders. Now they've taken the Dockmaster, who would have been more useful to them where he was. They don't trust each other.
Do you think Dockmaster Arnold knows where the alliance leaders are?
I doubt it. If Dockmaster Arnold knew where the alliance leaders were, he would have happily sold that information to the Ascendant Magus in exchange for his freedom. We know he didn't because the Order is still looking for them.
You'd think a group that claims to want to end the war would want the peace talks to proceed.
I suspect the Order wants power, not peace. When the throne is vacant, your prospects of becoming Emperor suddenly seem a good deal more promising. That sort of prize might tempt a noble with just the right mix of ambition, gold, and imagination.
And you think Lord Baccaro can point us in the most likely suspects?
Lord Baccaro worked diligently to bring the peace talks to High Isle. Not everyone thought that was a good idea. I'm curious as to who opposed him and why. Better yet, he won't voice suspicions without good cause. We can rely on his discretion.
Okay. Well, the fact that we can go to Steadfast Manor, I'm glad that we didn't do the other bit yet. I mean, we have already gone to the... done some of the quests there, don't we? Well, one of them. But at least the others have led there together at the same rate. Oh! The volcanic thingy-majiggy maboop. Must get it. Oh, shoot.
Hey, a peg! Go on, peek inside.
Right. Ember. I think it's probably better to go this way, isn't it? It's already up on the land up here. I'm gonna make it in time.
Sir, reporting for duty.
Oh, it's already done! Bollocks. I hadn't noticed it. betting on that, edging on that, edging my bets on that. Oh, I don't know what the words are, the saying is, but I really needed that one to be done because I haven't explored any of the others yet. So I want to get the daily done. 20 minutes.
Yes! Are we going to race?
The chest up here.
Every day I feel like I understand more about magic than I did before.
You also heavy amazing! And I also need inventory space. Damn it. Red guard. Okay, good. Dark elf. Breton, Khajiit. Nord. Livonian. Nord. That is not Ember, but whatever.
I'm back. Where to now?
Sorry, Bastion. I've had a lot of playtime with you. Well, most of my recordings are actually with Miri, but...
I'm here! Lucky you!
Oh, of course, the boxes. As well. Taking up inventory space.
Doing something with magic-y?
We're near the end of the episode anyway, so I can open them up at the end, so I can make the space then. Gordon Bennett.
Don't mess with the street kid.
It's that guy again. His body just like moves around everywhere.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
Chest down there and a node down there. So after I've done this, I'll go and get them. For the sake of the video, let's get the quest done.
I want to help, Lady Arabelle.
I suppose I could use another
But I'm concerned for the safety of my retainers.
My associate might be able to help in that regard, Lord Bacaro.
Hello?
Lady Arabelle asks about the nobility, while 2 of my retainers are missing. The Society of the Steadfast will do whatever is necessary to keep its people safe. She mentioned the Ascendant Order might be involved. Do you think that's possible?
We know the Ascendant Order has been attacking people all across High Isle.
Yes, I understand that you and Lady Arabelle have tangled with these brigands before. They claim to be knights, but they have no honor. Will you do as Lady Arabelle suggested and look for my retainers? I would consider it a personal favor.
Where were your retainers headed?
I sent Grenier and Denise to retrieve a shipment from the Navir docks, but I expected them back ages ago. They were traveling the road to the south. I just pray no evil befell them. The supplies we can lose, but good people are irreplaceable.
I'll look for your missing retainers.
Thank you, my friend. I'll confer with Lady Arabelle while we await your return. I'll tell her everything I know about the nobility of High Isle, if she really thinks that will help. I knew peace would be hard to achieve, but I never expected a war.
Never expected a war. Where have you been? There's a constant war going on.
Progress is slow, but steady.
I think there's something else in here from one of the quests as well. That's why I'm in here. Oh, there's a law book there. Society of the Steadfast. I missed that last time. There you go. You can read that. I'm not gonna... Yeah, it's at the place where the cupboards are too high. I can't loot them. Managed to get that one somehow. Okay. Nothing in that room.
What?
Look. Shelf. Dresser.
Seems to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Come on, I want a nice high aisle pattern. Okay, out of reach. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nope. So yeah, we've done the kind of the quest for this place. It's just that for some reason 2 other quests led back to here, and I never expected that. So, yep. Okay.
Oh, she must have taken ill after dinner last night. Is that a note by the bed?
Rigged, that's the one. Okay, healer Janil's note. Patient, female high elf, age unknown, Tanilin and Aldmeri Dominion diplomat, condition intoxicated, incidental poisoning. It seems this foolish woman was encouraged to drink a great deal of rot meth last night. Despite never having tried it before, she will likely be miserably ill for days. If her condition worsens, crush a mammoth ear leaf. Okay, and dab a few drops of the juice on her lips. I saw several plants on the grounds, but I am told they are not to be cut without Lord Baccaro's permission. The juice is a purgative and will bring up the rot meth, along with everything else. Healer Janil.
Look for a mammoth ear plant in the woods near the manor. We need to wake her up.
Okay. So there's that one. Okay, we've got 13 minutes. I might be able to get that done. Oh. There's the little poochie again.
Oh, good! I didn't want to walk.
I already learned it. One for the selling. Oh, fishing hole. We'll investigate that because we're here as well. That just happens to be over here too. Oh, balls. Okay, down here. Several things to do here. Oh, heavy sack. Don't mind if I do. Fishing spot is here. Let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up, let me up. Don't I look stupid? Am I surveying it? It's grey. Okay, yeah. Okay, surveyed that.
Let's go
south. I imagine this is the little woods that they were talking about. Mammoth ear. Back in. Oh dear me. A lot of running back and forth here in this zone.
I'm busy. Very busy.
I'm not talking to you. I've just run past you. I don't know why you feel the need to tell me that you're busy. Very busy. I think everything's empty. Looks like it.
Crush the leaf and give her the juice. If she wakes up, we can tell her about her share of the bill.
Okay. That was not what I wanted to click on. Crush it.
It worked! She's awake! I was a little worried that she might be dead.
Nothing? Okay.
Surely death would be more preferable to...
Ooh, pretty.
This
Still, I thank you for waking me. I was having the most horrific dreams. Who are you again?
I'm Everclaw, and I'm helping Rigot. What happened last night?
In the spirit of cultural bridge building, I joined Olga Nash and Rigot for dinner. A routine exchange, but Rigot ordered food and drinks all night long. Why? What's going on?
The innkeeper says that no one paid the bill.
Oh, I'm afraid I have no idea if I paid or not. I don't even remember leaving the inn. It's entirely possible that I forgot to contribute toward the bill in my condition. What in the world did I have to drink?
The healer's note said you drank rot meth, a lot of it.
Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. No wonder I got sick. I promise I'll return to the inn and settle up soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, all of a sudden, I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
A diplomatic success. Now, let us return to the inn and settle this bill.
Okay, no problem. Right, at least that bit, the last bit, that... At least that bit's done. Now, I do wonder, is that... Vent? Oh, yeah, no. We'll go down there for the missing retainers. What time are we at? 9 minutes, I can do that.
Yeah, and up we go.
When I go, oh, there's a wall there, I didn't even see it. Down the path, because you never know what it might come across on the path. Down there? Basically, but...
Magister Erin never let me watch him do this. So interesting.
Okay, down here. Imps. Okay. So far, so good.
Pick up the pace, Squire. We must hasten to our next adventure. Where do your scribbles lead?
That's why I do it.
Scribbles? I had to draw that map because you left the road to chase a fictional dragon. It's not my fault we're lost.
Hi.
What's this? Are you distracted by my glory? Do you not recognize the hero standing in front of you? My deeds may be humble, but my name lives on in song. Believe me. And now my squire and I are on our way to give the bards more to sing about.
Did your squire say that you're lost?
A minor setback, I assure you. We were going to stop a horde of bandits and elevate our names. But then a traveling druid told me about a dragon, and I confess my excitement got the better of me. No matter. We'll find some great villainy soon.
What on earth is that keeps, like, popping up on my screen? Is that my dog? I don't think it's a dog. It looks more like a mount. It looks like it's got a saddle there. What sort of villainy are you hoping to find?
Does it matter? Evil must be defeated wherever it is found. Otherwise it festers like a festering thing. My squire would have a good metaphor.
Your squire seems upset.
She's angry with me. She feels that I failed to collect rations for this journey. Rations? Who needs food when adventures lie ahead? Her skills are commendable, but she still has much to learn. Which is why she is the squire and I am the knight.
Hi, I'll talk to you. No.
If you're looking
I'll talk to you.
If you're looking to rob us, we only have crumbs. My Night Master was supposed to keep track of our supplies, but I think his vanity is rotting his brain. I just need to find him some sort of adventure so we can go back in triumph.
Why do you need to find him an adventure?
He won't do anything to help people. We've let 3 villages suffer because their problems weren't grandiose enough. I'm half tempted to invent some great villain just so he'll find the motivation to fight.
Well, I heard there's an evil knight blocking the road into a town to the south.
An evil knight, you say? Huh. You know, that just might be odd enough to work. My Knight Master will probably spend the entire trip challenging the other knights we meet along the road, but what else is new? I'll tell him about this villain right away.
Oh, there you are.
Well, Squire, do you know where we're going now? Lead on. I'll follow.
Okay, can't talk to him anymore, so that's that done.
Don't underestimate us.
Looking for his friends. Oh god. This isn't good. Courier Grenier's note. To whoever finds this, ambush knights in unmarked livery, no house emblems, they were waiting for us. Tried to fight, but there were too many. Denise got away, she ran south, but 2 of those murderers chased after her. The rest looted our wagon. Don't understand. Lord Bacaro was sure the road to Castle Nevere was safe. Can't hang on much longer. Tell my undecipherable scroll. That's sad. Okay. A torn cloth. Okay, for the tracks. I see footprints. Oh, this is the thing that leads to the... Oh. Well, that explains it. There's the quest for this delve now. I presume. I was saying that there was a lack of it in one of my episodes. Footprint, footprint, footprint. Over here. Okay, more of them. Oh yeah, because we saw this. Search Breakwater Cave. Right. I'll do this. And this will be the end of this episode. Then I'll see if the dog needs to go to the toilet. Yes, so we've been in here. We saved Privet. In here.
Don't mess with a street kid. Anyone else?
And that's why this is here. Because I went down here before. There was nothing here. And a boat. Boat up there. I don't think these people were here last time though. Night Ritual's orders. Night Ritual. Tomorrow morning a wagon escorted by 2 Society of the Steadfast Retainers will travel to the Steadfast Manor from the docks at Castle Nevere. Take your knights and set up an ambush along the road. You are to kill the 2 retainers, a man named Grenier and a woman named Denise. They have sinned things they should not have sinned and must be eliminated. Confiscate the wagon's load for use by the other. For the order, sorry. Any other spoils are yours to keep, but remember the retainers are your mission, not the supplies. There are several good spots to conceal your knights between Castle Nevere and Steadfast Manor. I'm sure you will pick a suitable site for the Ascendant Magus. Oh god. Was not very helpful. Oh yeah, I got some treasures in here that I didn't sell. Let's sell those treasures. Where were they? I just saw them. One there. Say some. It's 2. Let's get our ember again. Okay, well that wasn't much searching to do, but at least that was nice and short.
Let's go do something exciting.
And on 1 hour 30. Perfect timing. So while I'm heading out of here, I'm going to wind it down. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to look out for the next episode, episode 5, for continuation of High Isle. Before I log, like stop the recording, I'm going to open up these boxes because I said I would do that. So we'll see what I might have gotten in today's haul, or this episode. Okay. Know that. I actually need to get my merchant.
This place gives me the creeps.
Sorry, Ember. I know you were talking, but I need to empty my bag as well as open things at the same time. Oh, hang on. Saying that, there's nothing to sell. Oh, there's that. I could sell these. I suppose I could sell them and buy them back so I can complete the stacks right now. I need to finish opening these. Ooh, I got the braces. Don't know if I used that or if I'd still have it, but that was an accident. It's me spamming X, that did E, rather. Not very helpful there. Skill respec, oh, it's still there. Okay, there's that at least. Okay, cool. Now I've got the braces. Okay. Little something. Not much. But there you go. Now that is the end of the episode, so I will see you all in the next one. Until then.